Hey guys, so we're gonna learn how to draw some lips. So first you'll start with a line, just a simple kind of straight across, and then these are gonna be the two corner creases of the mouth. And then we're gonna find the midpoint, do a little dash, and from here we're gonna do symmetrical shapes from the inside, looking basically like this, and then a half circle that's elongated right here. And we're not going to connect the half circle to the corner, because if you look at someone's mouth, this is kind of the prominent like shadow area, and this is just kind of pink, so we don't actually see a line there. And then we are gonna kind of shade in the top lip, and a good tip to remember when you're drawing lips is that the top lip is always like one shade darker than the bottom lip, because it's in a bit more area of shadow. So whatever color you're making it or shading you're making it, this is always going to be a little bit darker. And then in this crease, we're going to kind of push this shadow in a little bit of a V shape. See, so now our line kind of dips down to follow the crease of the lips. And we can add a little bit more shading under here to make the bottom lip more prominent. And then we're just going to do a couple really light lines coming out from that middle triangle we just made as a lip texture. And you can put a couple shadows in to make the areas more prominent. And this corner too, we're gonna shade this in a little bit more, looking kind of like that. And that's our basic lip formula. So we can use this to make any shape of lips we want. So if someone has really like pointy lips, we find our mid area here. We're gonna do kind of points from the middle out. That, shade our upper lip, do our half circle. You can make this however thin or thick you want, just put it wherever you want. Half circle here, not connecting the edges. Throw a little shading under there. A couple of lines coming out, darker in the corners, or V in the middle here. There we have another shape. Or if someone doesn't have a point on the top of their lips, we get our line. You can just kind of do a half circle up here. Really, you can make any shape you want up there. You can make any kind of unique lips that you want. Still have our middle point so that we can do our little triangle dip here. And then our bottom circle. Bow this up a little bit more. Shade it in. Darken this area. Do our couple of lines. And there we have it. That's a basic formula of how we can do lips. So just a reminder, straight line, corners, midpoint, shape, shape, half circle, shading on the upper lip, shading here, a couple lines down, and then just deepening the creases of the mouth. And that's how you do lips.